Yeah, maybe I just need a range session. Maybe I need a range session instead.
Quite close to that other pin there.
Welcome back, friends. We have got to the very exciting time of the year now.
Yeah, when we can play golf before work and after work, which is really, really exciting.
Very exciting. And we've been really enjoying coming out onto the Balgove before work. So I think we're going to do a 7-hole match play. We usually miss out the first and second, don't we?
Yeah, just a few holes before work.
We say before work. I'm going into work. Cam's going to play the old course this afternoon, so one of us has a slightly better day than the other, but we're going to go get some golf in now before I have to head into the office for the day.
All right, my friend, we are starting with a hole that I've already had a hole in one on.
Had to throw that in there, didn't you? Is this is the only hole on the Balgove though that you've had?
No, the last one as well, the second hole and the third hole.
Okay, I have had a grand total of 0. Who knows? Today might be the day. We play the Balgove so much that I'm pretty sure that the Balgove will at some point be my hole-in-one course, but it hasn't happened yet. Let's see if we can do it on this hole. 89 yards, just hitting a little pitching wedge in here, kind of like a little half swing, I think. Well, it's not a hole-in-one. And it's a bit long actually. Bit much gusto in that one.
Quite enthusiastic.
Let's open the door for you. You're welcome.
54-degree wedge, gonna try and get it in just a little bit closer than yours.
That shouldn't be too hard, really.
You say that, but it's the first swing of the day.
True.
Hole in one. Pretty good.
Close, but not quite.
Pretty good.
It was a good shot.
I'm happy with that.
Just wasn't a hole-in-one. The greens have been sanded this morning.
They have, so they look a little bit sandy, but I'm sure they still run very good.
Yeah, just a little disclaimer, they don't normally look like this. I think there's a lot of maintenance going on at the minute because they actually closed the old course on Monday for a bit of maintenance.
And we went out on Sunday as well, and the fairways kind of looked like really sandy as well. So yeah. I think they're just getting all the sand on before the season starts.
So I think we're going to do maybe gimmies from about 3 foot just because of the sand. We know that the course maintenance is very important, so we're not going to complain about it, but we might be a little bit more generous on the putts today.
Absolutely.
That was like stopping power of like -4 because that's where my pitch mark is for a pitching wedge, so that's a little bit sad, but it's all right. It's quite a strong wind today, so I'll blame it on that.
Oh look, you can see like the roll out through the sand. So you got a little bit of a help with the read.
Yeah, that's true actually. At least I kind of know where this one's going, or at least I probably should. Okay, you're in nice and close here, so I need to give this one a go. At least get it close.
Go.
Oh, she didn't quite hit that. I think that could be out of the gimme circle.
Oh, I'm not quite sure I'm going to give you that. You want to have another putt?
What, is it still me?
It's not still you, but you can carry on if you'd like to.
I wouldn't like to, but I shall. I really need to get this in, otherwise I've absolutely flomped this first hole, but let's see. Oh, it was a really nice roll, but it did not roll into the hole, so kind of useless in the game of golf.
Luck, my friend.
That is a very, very weak bogey to start, and I'm just hoping that you somehow manage to 3-putt from where your ball is.
Just really looking for 3-putt avoidance here. If it goes in, then it's absolutely perfect. And I did.
Fair enough. Fair enough, my friend.
That is a good start.
Very good.
Thank you. Very tricky second hole in our match here. 187 yards straight into the wind. I am going to go in with a nice 4-iron.
Which means I'm going to go in with a very, very long club here.
Oh, wrong pin.
Oh.
That was really bad.
Okay.
That was very, very bad.
The door may have opened. I was about to say that this is the hole that you kind of like missed by a couple inches the other day for a hole-in-one.
I've missed by many yards on that shot. That is a big head cover that's just been pulled.
I think my worry is if I hit a 5-wood, it could just balloon up because my fairway woods, I'm looking for a tee here. I need a tee. I need a tee. My fairway woods are designed so that my 3-wood launch is lower and my 5-wood launch is higher. When it's into the wind, I just don't trust that 5-wood to get there, and I don't want to be like swinging out my boots here. So 3-wood, it unfortunately is. That was not a great strike. Miss it. Oh, sit. Do something.
Pretty good for distance.
You know what?
It's a lot better than mine.
It's better than yours. It's
It's
not
a
good,
lot
but
better.
it's better than your. Ah!
The tripod is gone.
Oh no! Hey, that at least shows you how windy it actually is.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite courses in the world. I seem to just make so many birdies. And to start out with a birdie feels very natural, I think.
You have just missed the green by like a long, long way though.
That's okay, but I'm also one up, so we're all good.
We were saying as we walked from like that last green to the next tee that they need to do like a club championship on the Balgove, because Cam plays this course. I mean, we both play it a lot, but Cam plays it all the time. And he's just like, it's his favourite golf course. So, I don't know, St Andrews Links, please start doing a Balgove championship.
And I will enter and hopefully try and win.
You're actually closer to that flag than that flag.
I'll try and say that I meant to do it to scope out that pin position.
Yeah.
But we've also got a good angle in here because that pin is front left.
True.
I'm just going to take a 54-degree wedge, take it a little bit right of the pin, try and hit a little draw with the chip here.
Sounding very fancy for someone who just missed the green by like a mile.
For someone who's one up.
Sure.
A little bit strong. Sit down.
That was just a touch strong, but it was very well played. I see what you were going for. I see what you were going for. Maybe
Not
a
quite worked
7
out.
out of 10.
Yeah, I'll take that.
6.5 maybe.
I'll take that. Going from one of your longest clubs to your shortest club?
The shortest wedge I have, yes. I'm gonna have to play like, I don't know, this one's tough. I'm kind of tempted to aim this almost halfway between your ball and the pin, because I think if it goes on the line with the pin, it could just like bounce off anywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as severe as that, but this one just needs to get up quickly, land nice and soft.
Oh, nicely played.
Zed!
Yeah, it was nice and soft.
Just needed a little bit more zip on it and
It's
it would
a
have been
lot
perfect.
closer than mine.
True that, true that.
Still about 20 feet here, straight down the hill. Little bit left to right on this one. There's 2 cups outside left. Trying to hold this, put some pressure on G. I just pushed that a touch. You can see the roll on it. I love seeing that.
I know, it's quite cool, isn't it?
Even though I've missed it, I love seeing like how I've missed it.
It's going to give everybody hints like for the rest of the day.
It will.
Yeah,
Disappointing
unlucky.
bogey, and it gives you a chance to get back to all square.
It does. I can actually see how close mine landed to the pin. It was just a little bit strong. It just needed a touch less enthusiasm. But we'll see if we can save ourselves here with the putt. This wind is getting up out of nowhere.
It's really strong.
Come on, little ball, just on the right edge here.
So
I thought the wind was gonna like take that, and I should have added a bit more.
That's okay, that's all good.
That was a mistake, but it's all
A
right.
half in bogey, unfortunately.
167, I'm gonna hit a 5-iron. For some reason, this just doesn't feel as into wind. Am I making a huge mistake here by hitting a 5-iron? Oh no. The fact that we can't even stand the Osmo up right now to get a second angle, it's making me wonder if I need to be hitting more than a 5-iron right now.
Well, it just blow towards you.
Okay.
So
okay.
it is more across, I think.
Right, we're gonna go with a 5-iron. We're just gonna hit it literally out towards the next tee. That's
Love
the
it.
plan here. That is the plan. I really yeah. I really should have not taken that club. You know when you're just not happy at all?
It's a good layup.
Should have, thanks, yeah, thanks. Well, whatever club you choose, just make sure you're actually happy with it before you hit your shot there.
Yeah, so you hit 5, so I'm going to go 2 down from that. I'm going to hit a 7-iron.
I don't think my 5 is like anything that you can take anything from.
Maybe not, but I feel like you did have the right club in your hand.
I don't think I did.
I'm just going to take it out on that right-hand side, try and hit a little draw with the wind back towards the pin. Oh, it's overdrawn. Sit.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe just gone into the thick stuff.
Well, you were in the way, so...
Ah.
I genuinely feel as though our golf has been pretty good recently. I feel like we're not showing that at all here. But I think days like today when it is quite windy and it's a little bit cold still, I think we're really just making the most of getting out in the sunlight.
I think it's really good just to get a bit of time outdoors before you go to work or before you do your day, because
it's so tough in the winter here.
Yeah, it is really difficult, and just seeing the sun at all is like a bonus.
Like look at these blue skies behind us. Like I don't care that I've just chunked my shot. Well, I do care a little bit, I have to admit I care a bit. But I'm gonna go to work feeling good regardless.
I can make 7 bogeys in a row and still have a really nice day today.
I'm on track to make 7 bogeys in a row. So let's try, first of all, and hold that up. But hopefully you guys have been getting out, playing a bit of golf wherever you are, even if it is in tough weather and you've been chunking your shots from the tee like me.
Very relatable golf today.
I've got 66 yards. I'm thinking about going in with something a little bit different here. Maybe when we're filming for the whole of the internet to see, it's not the time to try something a little bit different, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'd rather balls it up now than balls it up in a tournament. So I think because that wind, I don't want to dice with it so much. I'm going to hit like a little pitching wedge, which is not a club. Cam's nodding his head. That's good.
I like it.
It's not a club that I would normally take from this distance, but I think it's just safer than I would normally go in with like a 54 or 50. But I think this has just got a little bit more, you know, can stay a bit lower.
Yeah, this is good for the wind.
Yeah. Don't zip
the way
up
you played
now.
that.
How did...
That's really nice.
But do you see how quickly that stopped up though? Like every single shot I've hit has rolled out, apart from the one that I want to roll out, and it zips.
You could have tried that with a 9-iron, I think. Landed it a little bit shorter.
Actually would have been perfect.
Might have rolled out a little bit longer.
I'm getting closer to being happy with that kind of shot, so that is a win. I think I can actually see a ball.
Yeah, it's all good there.
Is that not it, like?
Yeah.
There. Doesn't look the nicest shot, but at least we have it. You know what? Mine actually is a bit closer than I thought it was. Just needed a tiny bit more.
This is in a really bad spot. I feel like I didn't even hit that bad a tee shot and it just ended up over here.
It'll have just landed on this slope and then just...
Yeah. Got 60 degree. I'm just going to try and land it a little bit short and let it run up there. I think it should come in pretty soft. So just need to make sure and give it enough.
Go,
go.
It
was close.
Oh.
It was close.
That's
not
tough.
close enough.
What's really funny about all this sand is it actually just rubs it in your face, like how close that was to being correct.
Yeah, I just needed it to just go
there
and it was perfect. But it didn't. And we got this really tricky par putt. Need to give this a really good hit because it's straight up the hill. Oh.
Oh, it
just went the other way at the end.
It was such a good effort.
And that is another unfortunate bogey.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do this again when it's not like randomly 25-mile-an-hour winds just like knocking us over.
We're usually a lot better on this course.
Yeah. Chance to redeem myself once again here to not continue the streak of bogeys.
Go in. No.
You know when it's just not your day.
That
when the golf course just doesn't want you to have it. That's all right.
You know what? And that'll be a nice half again.
It's okay. It's another bogey. I'm out in the sunshine. I match the sky. I'm all right.
This is an important hole because it's a green that I have driven in the past. It's about 290 yards, par 4. I'm going to go in with driver. It's straight left to right wind. So I need to take quite an aggressive line down that left side.
You do.
Straight over those bushes and just hope that it fades back.
Yep.
That's a big fade.
Somewhere down there. I'm not sure that's going to pick it up on the camera.
Very safe.
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Very
it's just
safe.
Quite far to the right, unfortunately.
It's not in a bush, so
no,
it's all good.
This is true.
Not sure where mine went, so...
I mean, it'll be absolutely fine.
Maybe advantage to you.
I'm just hoping I don't hit the exact same shot as you hit. I obviously can't quite drive this hole. I think I've driven it like once in my life by getting a kick off the road. So just looking for something kind of nicely down there, give myself a nice line in for the second.
Yeah, great drive.
Thanks.
That's
it's going to end up
there.
quite similar to yours, I think. Maybe not quite so far to the right. So
perfect.
I will take that.
That'll be a really nice angle into that green there.
94 yards, so still a little bit to go. I think I'm going to go in with a pitching wedge here. This is another shot where it's like, I kind of want to go for a 50 degree, but I just want to keep this under the wind here. I know that's the safer option with how strong it is. Oh. I thought I was playing for it to be left because I thought it was going to take a nice kick off and go with the wind, and it didn't
quite get the bounce.
Once again, closer to a different hole.
Yeah, that is the story of today. It's not a great story, really. I've got 54 degree wedge. I think I've probably got about 80 yards left in here. I can see your ball just up on that left side, so just trying to split that and the flag. Oh, that's quite good.
That looks good.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll do nicely.
Great shot. Really good with that wind as well, because it's a tough shot to navigate.
That was really nice.
Well done. You can kind of see what I was going for with my shot, can't you?
You can.
Just didn't quite work.
You can. Not quite as good execution as my one.
We're going to see, because Cam's is so close here. We're going to see if he can knock his in for the birdie here. Yeah, nice. Very good.
Two
That
birdies,
leaves me with a bit of a tough
bogeys.
one, but we'll see what I can do.
Must make, or
It is a must make. I actually thought I wasn't
down,
quite this
3 to
far
play.
off the green, but it's okay. It's still a putter. Just coming in, basically aiming out towards you, letting it curl around from the left-hand side here.
turn.
Yeah.
That was a good putt, actually.
Bit too much speed.
Was a good putt. I'll give you that one for your
Not quite so
par.
much break. Oh, is that a gimme?
It is a gimme, yeah.
Thanks.
You can have that.
To go 3 down?
No, only 2 down.
Ah,
Only 2 down.
okay.
2 down, 3 to play. This is the hole-in-one hole, especially with this wind down off the right-hand side. Nice pin. I've already seen where the pin is from that other wide
Oh,
shot
yeah,
on the
yeah,
other
you
hole.
meant to do that. Yes, you did.
So we're all good. Gonna go in with a 54-degree wedge. It's 98 yards. Let's try and get this as close as possible. Oh, sit. I think I hit that a bit too firm.
Ooh,
just off the back of the
just off
green.
the back. Okay,
Door is
interesting. So with that in mind, I was dicing between a pitching wedge or a 50 degree. I think I am going to go in with a 50 just because I think that wind is a touch stronger than, well, we know it's strong. It's literally making the Osmo fall over. It's strong, we know it's strong. We're struggling out here. But I'm going to work with that, hit a little 50 degree in here, just going out to that right hand side because there's a little bit of a slope there curling into the pin. Sit.
Oh,
Woo!
yeah. Good for distance,
Finally,
that.
I hit a semi-decent shot.
Really good shot and a pretty good chance for your first birdie of the day. Your ball is in great position. Mine is not so much, just half a club too much. I'm going in with my favorite shot, a little 9-iron bump and run, hoping to try and give this one a go of either going in or getting it down there nice and close. It just checked up a touch.
It's pretty good. Oh.
It's a little bit short. Door is very open for you here.
Door is so open. I just need to take the steps and walk through it at this point. I could also do with a birdie in this round because we've been a little bit on the struggle bus, but that's okay. Golf is a game of variety, and hopefully we are about to birdie this hole to add a new colour onto the scorecard.
Turn.
Oh,
Oh no, very hard luck, and that is an easy par.
it is.
Pressure on me to hold that one.
Pressure indeed. Shows how much Cam had faith in me there. He actually hasn't brought his own putter because he thought that I was going to hold mine.
I also had faith in myself to get this shot a lot closer. Let's see if I can pop this one in just a little bit down the hill. Must make to half the hole.
Oh,
That just didn't turn. And that's your hole.
woo!
All right, your honor.
I know, how exciting. I feel like I haven't given you the best run for your money in this match, but we're warming up now, we're warming up. We've got 130 yards, dead into wind, so I'm gonna go in with a 7-iron here. Hopefully a little chippy one. I don't want this going massively up in the air, so we'll just try and keep this one a little bit lower here into that pin.
Go.
That wasn't low.
Go.
Nah.
Oh.
Nope. I tried to get fancy,
Hard
and it did not work.
luck, my friend. Hard luck.
Come do a bit better than mine.
2 clubs less for me, 9-iron. I think the wind's more off that left side, so I'm going to try and play a little fade off that left side of the green. Get one up there nice and close. Just like that. Oh, it's just fading a touch too much. Pretty good there.
Didn't see that down.
Pretty good.
Sorry.
Just about 20 feet to the right of the pin.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was terrible camera work from me, but a much
That is
better
all
shot
right.
from you, so that's all good.
Thank you.
A little pitch and wedge bump and run here. I'm gonna try redeem myself after that shot. I've made a few swing changes, and when I don't quite get it, I just come in super steep and just like chunk it, which unfortunately there's been a lot of here, so we'll see if we can get ourselves a little bit closer with this shot. Roll out a touch.
Keep going.
I debated using an 8 or a 9, and that
going.
maybe would have been a better option there, but
Is unfortunately still you to go.
I thought I'd actually got closer than
I
you.
thought you'd hit a pretty good chip there. Just didn't quite get back to that pin.
Depth perception wasn't quite there. So I've left myself a tricky par putt, but we'll see what we can do.
Great roll.
Oh,
Oh,
just shaved it.
so unlucky. And I think that one's good for you.
Thank you, that's very kind. I will definitely take that one. We should hopefully be able to quite safely say this is your hole, but
2 putts for the match, I think. This for my 3rd birdie today. That would be really, really nice. Turn. Nah, just went the other way.
unlucky. But I think that is still enough to clutch this match up here. Very good.
So.
Good par, my friend.
All right.
All or nothing on the last hole?
Double or quits? That sounds good to me. I think whoever wins this hole wins the whole morning.
Oh, okay,
I think.
that's generous.
Yeah.
Let's go. Lose-lose situation for you here, potentially, but all right. I just got splattered.
It wasn't
with
low, but it's a
soil
great
there.
line.
Yeah, good effort.
Pretty good. I think we're playing into like a 3-club wind here,
Yeah.
which is insane for this time of the day.
I don't know where this wind has come from. We normally come out here and have like a really nice, relaxing little 9 holes on the Balgove. Not today,
Not today, it's brutal.
Little chippy 7-iron that actually might need to be almost a full 7-iron from 100 yards, which is kind of sad, but it's all right. It's all right. We're going to make it work. Yeah, maybe I just need a range session. Maybe I need a range session instead.
Quite close to that other pin there.
I have accepted defeat in this match. We're gonna see if Cam can make his putt. For any of you guys who are like following along and watching our swing changes, as you may be able to tell, I am making one last little swing change before we get into tournament season, which is kind of like, I'm trying to drop it down a lot more, and every so often I just hit these like snap hooks and chunks, and unfortunately we've had a lot of that today.
Yeah, it'll just take a little bit of time to bed in. I feel like I haven't changed my swing in a while, so I've got a lesson coming up soon, and I might have one last little change before the season starts. But it's really nice. This is like the perfect morning for us.
Yeah, it's been lovely. I mean, I'm not always sure if you guys find the range sessions that interesting, so let us know if you do want to see a range session. But for now, let's see if Cam can make 3rd birdie of the day on the final hole. I vetoed, I've accepted the L. It's okay, I've had a good day. Let's see if you can make your birdie. I think the rule is if you hole this, they have to hit the subscribe button. If you don't hole it, they can think about it and still do it.
They can still hit that like button. Come on, Cam, for the sake of the channel.
No, okay. Well,
please still hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more better golf than this.
thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you want to finally see me hit some good shots and play some good golf once the swing has fully embedded in. Hope you enjoyed. We're going to go do a little bit of short game.
We are.
Camera gear is about to die, so unfortunately we can't take you with us, and then it's back into the office for me and onto the old
back to the golf course. Let's go.